As far as we know, 18 hominin species have roamed the Earth. That's 18 two-legged, tool-using primate species with big brains and a knack for working together. Today, only one species remains. We are, quite literally, the last hominin standing. Hominin species survived, on average, for about 1 million years. But the average lifespan of an animal species seems to be a good deal longer than that. How is that possible? Aren't hominins smarter and more capable than other creatures? We're left with 3 possibilities. First, intelligence might not make it more likely for a species to survive. Yes, it's true that by about 500,000 years ago, the smartest hominin, Homo erectus, was also the most adaptive, the most resilient. But there seem to have been fewer Homo erectus individuals alive at any one time than there were wolves, for example, or lions, 2 predators that also evolved about 2 million years ago. Homo erectus was smart, sure, but that didn't make it more successful than other predatory species. After all, wolves and lions are still with us today. A second possibility is that hominins evolved during an especially dangerous time on Earth. Hominin species that might have kept on living were repeatedly forced into relatively small refugia by both gradual and sudden climatic variations in the Pleistocene. After the mid-Pleistocene transition, about 1 million years ago, those variations became even more extreme. It's not hard to imagine that many hominin populations simply couldn't cope, despite the advantages of big brains and new technologies. A third, more disturbing possibility is that the natural selection favoring intelligence in hominins meant that new species inherently threatened old ones. Just imagine you're in a group of hominin hunters roving across the wild. One day, you come across another group of hunters. They look like you, but not quite. There are more of them than there are of you. They have different, better weapons and tools. They communicate more easily and can coordinate themselves more effectively. They've already caught the animal you were chasing, and they don't like you sticking around. It's easy to see how these 3 possibilities could have been connected. Maybe you need to leave after encountering those more capable hominins, but the climate has cooled and dried. There's only so far you can go. You can't find enough food, and your people start to starve. Eventually, there's no one left, and Homo sapiens inherit the Earth.